Hey everyone, it's Billy here from DailyPuzzles. Today we're going to unbox and first look at the brand new YJ MGC 6x6. Just a quick note before we get into the video, this puzzle is now in stock on our website and ready to ship, and also the YJ MGC Elite 303 is also in stock and ready to ship. So they're released, you can get them now, so if you're interested, check that out, and let's get straight into the unboxing. Now, I don't know a huge amount about this puzzle, as usual, because it is a new release. But right off the bat, the box is very refreshing. I mean, all cube boxes are pretty much the same these days. At least that's what it's starting to feel like. And yeah, this is just sort of refreshing and new. Honestly, probably one of my favorite cube boxes of the year. Okay, this part just slides off. And more of that design underneath. That looks sick. Okay. Okay, so we have the cube and a little accessories box. Let's check out the accessories first. Okay, I'm not too sure who that is, but let's see what comes with it. Okay, we have some spring sets. Sort of hard to tell. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there's more than 6 definitely. Maybe there's 12. 2 different sets. Okay, we have a pamphlet. We have some spare magnets, and we have a mini screwdriver. Always useful to have these. Okay, the cube now. Comes sealed in plastic. Okay, now before we get into first turns, I have the YJ Yushi version 2M. Let's just compare the color scheme real quick. Okay. Okay, the greens are a little bit different. The oranges, I'm not sure how well it picks up on camera, but they're slightly different. The YJ ones, sorry, the Yushi one is a little bit more vibrant. And then reds, they look more or less the same. So, okay, tensions, not too bad. Okay, let's do some first turns. Okay, so right out of the box, the magnets definitely feel stronger than the Yushi. Oh, maybe not actually. Okay, the middle layers are definitely the strongest. They are really strong. What about this one? Yeah, okay, the middle magnets are definitely a lot stronger on the MGC. Okay, it feels pretty good right out of the box. It feels like a lot more stable than the Yushi that we just tried. Okay, I'm going to wipe it down real quick because there's a lot of lubricant on the outside. Okay guys, I'm back. I've wiped it down a bit. Let's do some more first turns. I gotta say, this feels absolutely amazing for a 6x6. The 6x6s that have just been released recently have just been really good, especially considering they're magnetic now for the budget ones. Let me just test the Yushi back again real quick. Okay, so let's compare these directly because it is the same company. It's just a different product line. So straight away, the magnets are a little bit stronger in the MGC, especially in the middle layers. On the outer layers, at first, I thought they were, then I thought they weren't. But I think they are just a little bit stronger. Just a tiny bit. I could be wrong. Middle layers, definitely, without a doubt. But the outer layers, maybe a little bit stronger. Maybe not. But the turning on the MGC feels a lot more stable and a lot more fluid. The one on the YJ Yushi one, it is a little bit faster, but it feels a bit more catchy, I'd say. Just ever so slightly catchy. But this 6x6 is still great. But in fact, when I reviewed it the other day, I was really happy with it. But just because now that I've got one that just feels better in front of me, it just feels hard to... I don't know, it just feels like this is the better cube. I mean, the other day when I opened this, I was really excited about it. It's a great cube, it still is. This cube doesn't replace this one because they're in different price ranges. But this cube, the MGC, just feels a lot more refined. Oops. Now, full disclaimer. I mean, I'm sure you can tell by watching me turn, I really am horrible at 6x6. So definitely don't take this as an expert opinion. But just talking about the feeling of the turning and the stability of the puzzle, the MGC 6x6 definitely does feel more stable. Let's do a checkerboard real quick so we can see the color scheme. Okay, I forgot this is a 6x6. We have to do it slightly differently. Okay, the colors look really great. I'm really liking the stickless shades that companies are doing these days. It's just really easy for recognition to tell the difference between, like, especially the red and orange. I know a lot of companies, at least in the past, they made very similar looking ones, but I'm glad they are very distinctive now. Okay, before I head off, let's test the corner cutting, which I know is less important on 6x6s, but we'll test it anyway. Okay, we got a little bit of a pop there. Actually, a little bit more than a little pop. That's not great. But I was pushing the corner cutting a bit. When it comes to bigger cubes, sort of, I guess the methodology behind the turning is you can't really do major corner cuts like on a 3x3, which is just by the nature of the design. It's quite complex. It does feel like this corner cutting is maybe slightly less than the Yushi, but the tensions also do feel a little bit tighter, so that's probably it. But you're getting so much more stability with this cube anyway, so that's why. Let's test reverse. Just need a little bit of reverse just to avoid catches. Yeah, that's basically as good as you're going to get, right about there, which is good enough for 6x6. You don't need a whole lot more than that. Okay, so overall, my first impressions, guys. This cube feels really stable. It's really refreshing to add another sort of top cube to the 6x6 options. I know there's the Shadow M and the Oshi 6x6. They're both really popular. Personally, I just don't feel a fan of either of them that much. I mean, I don't feel like they're absolutely incredible. I'm not sure how other people feel about them. I've not watched a review on them in a while. But I would say if I was getting into 6x6, this does feel a bit more improved, I'd say. The other two cubes are great. I'm not saying if you have one of them to go out and buy this one straight away, but I'm saying if you're looking at getting a new 6x6, this does feel different. It does feel good, so definitely consider this option. If you don't want to go out and spend the money first, maybe next time you go to a competition, see if anyone has one that you can try, and that would be a good way of seeing if it's a cube for you. But at the same time, it's a very affordable price, especially considering it's a magnetic 6x6. Both of these cubes, the MGC 6x6 and the Yushi version 2M. But let's see, I guess there's not much more to say, guys. That was my first impressions of the YJ MGC 6x6. It's in stock on our website at dailypuzzles.com.au. It is 65mm across, it is magnetic. Currently, the MGC 3 and 6 are only in stock in stickless, but they both will be in stock in black later this month. So if you're waiting on black, that won't be too long. And another little heads up, early next week we have the Volk Elites coming, so they will be in stock and ready to ship. And as soon as they're available, we will be sure to do a video on them. So thanks again for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.